Hi, Smith. I'm the box office manager here at Live Arts. My pronouns are he, him, and his. And I'd like to welcome you to our November's artist visit. My amazing guest this month is the incomparable, the unstoppable Edwina. And before we talk to her, I'd like to thank our Special thank you to our season benefactors, Elizabeth and Joe Lavaca. November sponsor, Alexander Nicholson. Thank you. Our media sponsor is WTJU 91.1 FM. And our Pay What You Can sponsors are Allison Partners, Strout Constructions, Latitude 38, and Team. And other grantors that make this possible is Bank of America, Charlottesville Area Community Foundation, J&E Berkeley, the Batten Foundation, the Bama Works Foundation, the Virginia Commission for the Arts, and the National Endowment for the Arts. And for viewers like you, I always wanted to say that. And before we talk to Edwina, as you may have seen, we are adjusting our plan for the remainder of the season, starting in December. We'll be offering more plays and less generated art content. This is a response to feedback that we have received from you, our community of support. For more information on our schedule, you can go to our website at livearts.org or look for your weekly newsletter from LiveArts. And with no introduction, you know this amazing, talented woman. Her name is Edwina Herring. She's a local celebrity. She's an educator here at LiveArts. You can check out her Treasure Trunk TV series. You can sign up for that. And also a teacher at Tandem. Also, Edwina can be seen on stage here at LiveArts and past shows like Fight Night, Chorus Line, Sweet Charity, and To Kill a Mockingbird. Also, you might see her at Claw as a referee and on stage as a backup singer for the very wonderful band, local band, We Are Star Children. And no introductions needed. You probably know this lovely, beautiful, talented creator, and her name is Edwina Herring. And thank you, Edwina. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi, thanks for joining me tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Can I asked you to read a poem. Can you do that for me this evening?
Yes.
Great.
Anything for you.
Thank you.
Deep within the echo of the past bygone is a land of neither dusk nor dawn. Beyond the stone monuments and empty halls, beyond the hardened city walls, past pristine, windless fields of wax and flower, lies a valley of dead and haunted dreams, a gulch of ether, mist, and hissing steam. It rings with phantom laughter and muffled screams. It is fraught with illusion, distortion, delusion. It's a treacherous land of what might have been. You'll see visions so chillingly, deceptively sweet, but the ground will shift beneath your feet and you'll be walled into caves of despair. No, you mustn't stay long there. Abandon the past and its haunted labyrinths. You already know how. Breathe and follow your breath to the precious now. The pliant ground, the running streams, and fertile fields of flourishing dreams, alive and intense. The magic here is tangible, tactile, and dense. The air is fragrant and crackling with heat, and it vibrates with electric, pulsating heartbeat. If you breathe it in deep and full, you'll feel a deep, gravitational, and grateful pull toward a land of possible reality, toward the soft, yielding, untrodden, endless shore of what may be.
Oh, that was very lovely.
Thanks.
Was that just for me tonight, this evening?
Yes, I just cooked that up just now.
So I just want to let people know that we're recording this not on Friday, first Friday. We're recording this on Monday, right before the election, just because we're very hopeful. I'm very hopeful right now. I hope the world is very hopeful.
Me too. It's like a letter from the past.
Yes, and that we're actually dancing in the streets on Friday. So
yes, definitely.
So Vogue has this amazing YouTube series called 73 Questions. And I thought it'd be really fun to play that with you. Kind of rapid fire. And I'm assuming your fandom would love this and get inside your head. But before we begin that, how has this moment in this country and the world experienced informs your art? Does it, what's going on in the world right now, how does it inform your creative process and your art?
Um, I mean, it has informed my art and just, it has informed my life, and it makes me feel more connected to everyone in a way, to our collective humanity. At the same time, I'm like feeling untethered from the cycle of approval and disapproval. So it's like a funny balance where I'm more connected, but I'm also like, I've been forced to reckon with myself, I guess, and
And
get out of my own way.
that's to isolation, because we
Mhm.
know you're around town, and now you're more like insular and more in your, in your space right now. You're free.
Yeah, I am. I'm inhabiting my own space a bit more profoundly. But yeah, very much still here, part of the world and part of this collective, experience.
Yes. And do you have any rituals? Do you have before you write your poems or before you get in your creative process? Do you have like?
I don't really have any rituals. Like um, the way I feel when I feel inspired, it's kind of like just comes upon me so very suddenly. And I generally just have to get it out of my head and onto paper, because it's like physically uncomfortable until I do something with it. So I rarely have time for like a ritual, but if I have time, I'll like go outside or be near nature. But
This is just
generally, I just have to get it out.
you do get it out. You get it out in song and poem and just acting. I think.
Yeah, there are many ways.
Yeah, there's so many ways. So, what fictional character do you identify the most, and why?
Um, I'm like a weird mix of Anne of Green Gables and Blanche Dubois.
Oh, wow!
Like, I know.
That's
Help!
interesting name
It's
there.
like a tragic mix of optimism and decadent despair.
And what's your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness is probably being oversensitive.
Yes, and your biggest strength?
Same answer, being oversensitive.
And what's the biggest learning experience you had?
Just that until you do the work to love yourself, you really can't love anyone else with integrity.
Is that a RuPaul quote?
Well, it's true though.
So, Edwina, what's your ideal date if we're going out on a date? Not your.
Well, with you. No, but I mean, in theory,
Yes.
I don't really have a list of set activities. It's just there has to be like music has to be present,
Yes.
and there has to be playfulness and intent and a little room for magic.
And once we start dating again, once we allowed to go out,
I know.
fully experience this, this awful dating world that we're in Charlottesville.
I'm dating myself right now, and it's
Yeah.
going
Oh,
okay.
sick of myself. And you see, what one vice will you wish you could give up? What one of your vices you wish you can give up?
Procrastination.
And what cause is important to you right now?
The environment and just human rights.
And what's the best compliment that you ever received?
When I lived in DC, this man stopped me in the street and told me I looked like Phyllis Hyman. And I was like, yeah.
I know who Phyllis Hyman is.
It's a big
I
compliment.
know that out there. She's a big diva from the 80s, I think.
70s, 80s, yeah. She's beautiful. I was like, what?
And what are you most inspired? When are you most inspired?
Just anytime I'm feeling deeply, deep joy or even deep anger or sadness, then I'm just like forced to create something out of it.
I see that on Facebook a lot.
You don't know the half of it.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Leather or lace?
Lace.
Vintage or new?
Vintage.
Window or aisle seat?
I mean, I'd like to look out the window, but I need the aisle seat for all these legs.
Don't put her in the middle. That's all I gotta say.
Never.
Never in the middle.
I'll make you miserable.
Yes. So heels, flats, or sneakers?
Flats.
And what song can you listen to on repeat?
Make It With You by Bread.
Ooh. Can you sing a little bit of that? I wanna
Um, I wanna make it with
oh, get
you.
it. And what's make you smile the most?
Besides you, my sweet little baby nephew,
Oh, your nephew's name is?
James.
Wave to James. Hey, James.
Hi, baby.
You should be watching this. And what one thing people don't know about you?
Um, I lived in Germany when I was a kid, and I have a lot of fruit allergies.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh, well, you
No
know a lot
apples
more
from
about
window.
it. Most people don't.
Almost killed you once, giving you an apple tree
Yeah, by accident.
by accident, right?
Oh, the fun we have.
And what's the three things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without.
Yes.
Books, music, and just my loved ones,
Yes.
friends and family.
Yes. And friends are very important.
Mhm.
And and your current TV character obsession? What character on TV that you're obsessed with?
Beth Harmon in The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
Watch it.
And the most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
Okay, so I was in Paris in 2011, and I was visiting my friend Adam, and his friend worked at the cathedral, La Sainte Chapelle, and because he worked there, I mean, I hope he doesn't get in trouble for this, but whatever, the past is the past. So we climbed up the steeple in the inner part of the spire, and I stood on the very top. I don't mean the landing, the top of the church, and I could have very well died, and I don't know what got into me, but it is hands down the most adventurous thing I've ever done.
And what time of day was this? Was it night or day?
It was afternoon, so it was daytime, but luckily I didn't have like wine at lunch because the sheer drop to the bottom, and I was like, this will be historical. And then I was like, what am I doing? But I'm proud. Look, in retrospect, it makes me seem much more adventurous than I am.
Now, you're wearing heels at the time too, right?
No, flats.
And what would you define yourself in 3 words? What 3 words define you?
Sincere,
Yes.
grateful, and strange.
Oh, okay. Thank you, stranger. And what's your favorite piece of clothing that you own?
Well, I really like this sweater, but probably my London Fog trench coat that I got at Goodwill for $5 in perfect condition. I'm very proud of it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And what must-have clothing items should everyone own?
Everybody needs like just a killer piece of outerwear, like either like a nice trench or like a motorcycle jacket, just so you can walk the streets and in all your glory.
Beat the butt out the way.
Yeah, and maybe a good pair of sunglasses, and then you're dressed.
And what inspiring you in life right now?
I mean, people inspire me in so many ways, and but I'd say like nature. I'm really cultivating a really deep relationship with nature.
I heard you have a deep relationship with a deer right now.
I'm friends with a deer. Actually, I'm not trying to brag, but
probably Rudolph. It's that season coming. And what's the best piece of advice you receive?
When people show you who they are, believe them.
And what's your pet peeve?
Having racism explained to me by people who are not threatened by it. And people who spoil movies.
I'm sorry. Yeah. That's me.
That's all right. You can't help it.
I'm like, and at the end, she dies. Oh, you haven't seen it. Diamond or pearl? I'm not talking about Prince's backup dancers.
Oh, diamonds. Diamonds.
Okay. No, sing, Daryl.
Let's see.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
Just eye contact, and if they have an easy smile.
Yeah, I have none of those.
I know you're so hard to get to know. You're so cold and intimidating.
Yes. Your biggest regret?
Um, Giving away too much of myself to please people.
Yes. And what heavily played on your music playlist right now? What your
Ugh.
constant on
Oh
your
my goodness. It's everything, but it's like I'm listening to a lot of Lolita Holloway and Sylvester,
mm,
listening to Hall and Oates
mm.
and James Taylor, Earth, Wind and Fire. Um, gosh,
Anything current that you digging right now?
what's that?
Anything current?
Current.
2020.
I
I'm
like,
trying to forget it, but yes.
I'm not good at current music, but I think you shared a song with me this year that really helped me get through the summer, that Titus Burgess dance MF song.
Yes.
That's current. Yeah, I like
My
that.
dance party. I hope people are checking out my dance party. They're really
If
cool.
you're not, you should be.
You should be. Yes.
I am.
And what's your favorite board game?
Remember Payday?
Oh. Every day is payday for you.
Sure.
And that's the candy bar too, so it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, but I Payday, maybe Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like trouble. Don't.
Trouble. I know you do.
And your guilty pleasure?
I don't believe in guilty pleasures. I only have proud pleasures. I take a lot of pride in every single one of my pleasures, and I have no guilt.
I don't know.
Ask me anything.
And what you currently reading right now?
I am currently reading Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi,
Oh,
and I'm rereading my comfort read, The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton.
okay. No, people are looking this up right now. And they understand
No,
you.
those are popular books. People know those.
And how do you start your day?
A good day, there's coffee and a long, luxurious stretch on my cylindrical back massager.
Mm.
Just like a good back day and some caffeine.
A good back is always important. Hello, masseuse. Hello, Justin. Okay. What's your favorite holiday? There's some holidays coming up. So.
Oh, Christmas.
Christmas. If you could rate someone's closet, who would it be?
Yours.
Oh.
Yours or Live Arts.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, my closet.
Yeah. What's the difference?
And if you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
I'd love to see the world through the eyes of my nephew.
Oh.
Because he has a charmed and beautiful life.
And how old is he?
He is 4. He'll be 4.5 on Christmas Day.
I feel like I'm still 4. So.
I know. Me too.
And what one thing you always wanted to try, but you've been too scared to do?
Surfing.
Oh, good. And what one thing you wish you knew at age 18?
It's not mean to apologize, and don't touch your eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, here. Besides your phone and wallet, what's a couple of must-have items?
Hand cream and my mask.
Yes, and hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, that's the symbol for it.
What's something you can't do? I know you can do it all. What's something you can't do?
What's something I can't do? I can't. Wait, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Do it all. That's your problem.
Let me think about that. There's a lot I can't do.
And your
I try not
favorite
to focus on it.
vacation you ever taken?
To south of France.
And what one city you always dream of traveling to?
Either Kingston, Jamaica, or Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh, wow. Give me Scotland. Or Jamaica.
Yeah, both.
Hot, cold.
You and I should go together.
Yes, let's do that after this. I'm thinking after this interview.
Oh, great. I'll go wait outside.
We get out of the country before Tuesday.
Help.
And what is something that you, once you're there, that you always travel with, that you bring with you?
I always travel with a stuffed animal because I get scared on the plane.
So your animal has a name?
I happen to have one right here.
Oh.
I mean, this is Sheepy. He's made an appearance in a lot of my movies I edited this year, and we're wearing matching sweaters.
He's making me so sleepy. Oh.
I know. I'm having a serious interview. Please.
I know. Get out of here.
Sorry.
Bye.
So embarrassing.
Your favorite food?
Pizza,
Favorite dessert?
brownies,
Favorite snack?
banana chips.
Oh.
I know.
And what movie that made you cry recently?
Mm,
Or in general?
so many. I cry at the drop of a hat, but I still always cry at Steel Magnolias.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that was the first movie that ever made me cry in that way.
I'm a babe tamer. There are lesbians in that movie. I'm like, what? We need a remake. You and me.
They remade Steel Magnolias without us like a few years ago. I think that ship has sailed.
Right.
We're going to do the best little whorehouse in Texas, remember?
Oh, that's right. I can play the house. There's some holes in this house. Never mind. What's your favorite movie for the last 5 years?
Get Out.
Oh. That's not a movie, that's real life.
No, I'm just asking you. No, just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding. Never Get Out. I love you.
And what's one talent you wish you had?
Ice skating.
Your favorite band?
Earth, Wind, and Fire, and We Are Star Children.
Oh, yes. We Are Star Children, yes. Favorite local band. Your favorite fast food order? I know you do fast food, but in a pinch.
Just like big soda, big fries.
Why do you have to be big? What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
Trying to convince people that wanting to live is not a political viewpoint.
Oh, that's why I love you. And what's the cutest thing on planet Earth, other than you?
Cats.
Cats.
Cats. And my nephew. I know I bring him up a lot, but he's the answer to a lot of things. Yeah.
You had a picture of him. What's the best thing that happened to you this year?
Let's see. Probably, I mean, I had a great birthday, but I wrote a play for 24/7 in February, a couple weeks before the pandemic really broke out here. And it was the last time I did like a big group theater thing, and I missed that. And so I revisit that memory a lot. And I was proud of the play that I wrote.
Nice. And the play?
It was called Troy, which stood for Tender Robot Optimal You. It was all about, anyway, it's the long description, but
it was excellent, brilliant. I think people were standing and applauding you.
It's like a little Black Mirror.
Why you gotta be Black Mirror?
Because it's gotta be.
What's your favorite cocktail? I know this.
Shot of whiskey.
Yes. Any artist, living or dead, we like to share that whiskey with? Jean-Michel
Basquiat.
Oh, I think never mind. He's still alive. And what movie that makes you laugh the loudest? What movie, right?
Elf.
Elf. It's that season. And what's your favorite thing in the world?
Just sincerity.
Yes.
And optimism.
Yes. Your favorite color?
I like Tiffany box blue.
Ooh.
That kind of like cornflower blue.
Yes.
Yeah, anything in that range.
That sounds like a drag queen, Tiffany box blue.
Oh yeah, I love her work.
She was Rob on RuPaul. And your favorite season?
Summer.
Oh, always summer. What color clothing do you wear the most?
I wear a lot of gray.
Mm,
I really love gray.
but you're not gray person.
No, but I love neutrals.
Yes. And what 3 words do you describe life in Charlottesville? What 3 words
Mm,
describe Charlottesville to you?
I would say intimate, um, musical, and animated.
That's not my 3 words, but
I know, but I'm trying to be nice, Daryl. We're on.
do you like surprises?
Yes, I love surprises. I want surprises every day. I love surprises.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
Oh, um, I guess just don't give too much of yourself away. Love yourself enough that you can love other people with integrity.
Yes.
I learned that the hard way, but
Yeah.
it's a process.
It's a daily process.
Yeah, yeah.
It should be a daily process.
Hmm.
Yes. What's something you're tired of?
I mean, I'm tired of. I think everyone is tired of some of the limits that come with being in the midst of this pandemic.
Yes.
I mean, it's also heartbreaking. So I have the luxury of being tired of it because I'm healthy and I'm here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to emerge from this.
I think we're in that circle, and I think we're kind of at the bottom, but I think we're kind of coming out of it really soon.
Yeah, yeah. We just gotta just stay consistent.
Hopefully, it's not like an infinity circle.
No, I'm always hoping for the best.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity is good, you know?
I think we'll get through this.
Yes.
Oh, and I'm also, what was the question? What am I tired of?
Yeah.
Political commercials. They better, as we're talking, it should be the last couple days of political commercials. I'm so tired of them.
I'm probably getting a text right now.
Oh, it's Irene from the Democratic Convention. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, how you doing? So who do you turn to when you're sad?
Oh, my family, my mama, my dad, brother, and you.
Oh, thank you. You know, I want to, Jocelyn, who I interviewed in September, I want to have a date between her mother and your mother.
You think our moms would get along?
I think their moms would be best friends. And
that would be great.
Her mother just moved here, so.
We should make that happen.
Make that happen, yes.
Yeah. Have a fun, creative mom date.
Quarantine's over, yes. Cool moms.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, I do have a cool mom. And I love Jocelyn, and I can't wait to meet her mom.
Yes. And who is someone everyone should be following right now, either on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or in general? Someone you're following that's amazing.
Let's see. I mean, definitely follow Live Arts on all social media if you're not already, and donate generously. But I would say I just kind of got into Twitter recently, and I'm following this page called Thoughts of a Dog. I don't know. I know you thought I was going to say something cool.
I know. I thought you'd be like, oh, Chloe.
No, I'm following Thoughts of a Dog, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Michelle Buteau, who's my favorite female comedian.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's perfect.
It's just wholesome. It just makes me feel.
I think their Instagram accounts are gonna blow up after this.
Yeah.
Your first celebrity crush?
Willis from Different Strokes.
I can do that.
I also had a crush on a cartoon character. One of the kids on the Fat Albert.
Oh.
Let's not talk about it. Okay, you know what? Willis from Different Strokes.
Okay.
End of answer.
Perfect. And your most recent celebrity crush?
I like John Mulaney.
Oh, John Mulaney. Yes.
Yeah. And Adam Driver.
I wonder why. Adam Driver, he would walk out of this interview. I would like, let's watch a clip.
He would have been gone.
I'm out of here. Yes.
He would have been gone a long time ago. He wouldn't take any of this.
And our final question, 73 questions, Edwina.
We did it.
So who runs the world?
Teachers.
Nice. So before we end this amazing, insightful interview, I asked Edwina to close this evening with a poem about Charlottesville. And when you're ready, go for it.
Well, can I tell you, I couldn't find the one that you wanted me to do.
Oh, that's
but
fine.
I can send you the clip from the Claw movie if you want.
Oh, that'd be great. Yes.
I never wrote that one down. It's in the movie somewhere. But I wrote this one about kindness. It occurs to me that kindness is the only quality I can respect, not beauty, nor dazzling talents, nor staggering intellect. Intellect alone doesn't save the world, and beauty won't keep you warm, and talent unshared is just a crystal cage that houses an exquisite storm. It's the giving of gifts that transforms them into something too precious to weigh, some incalculable quality called kindness, a choice we get to make every day. I respect diligent workers, therefore I honor the kind, those who forge and persist through cold, cynical mists, the deliberate of mind. I respect someone who takes a first step with still thousands more to go. I revere people who can cry for people they don't even know. Some believe it elevates them to condemn, sneer, and deride. But is there anything easier than criticism? It's not a badge of pride. There's something cheap about expecting the world to keep you entertained. Don't wallow in judgment and wait for rewards to fall on you like rain. So kindly drag your complacent ass from the throne on which you're seated. Do the grateful work. Draw your immeasurable generosity from the well that can never be depleted. And thank you. I'm sorry I said ass. I forgot that was in there. I love you.
I love you too, and thank you so much. And we're going to be either way, whatever happened on Tuesday or a week from now or 2 weeks from now or a month from now, that we know that we have each other and we have our community and we have live arts.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it strong, and we're just going to go forward. So, and thank you. I love you. I love your poems. I think you're very talented, and hopefully we can make art together in the near future. So thank you.
We will. Your friendship is a work of art, and I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Thank you so much. Mwah. So I'd like to thank again my guest, Edwina Herring, for joining us tonight. Please look ahead, upcoming weeks. We have our original radio plays back by Alex Bouvelot, and he will be doing an original work written and directed by him called Antony and Cleopatra in Space. So Alex, he's amazing. Look forward for that on November the 13th at 7 o'clock. And then our Coffee House series on November 20th at 7 p.m. We have the amazing Tanya Kay, Aaron Thomas, and Joshua Tucker and friends, and they will be playing some exciting tunes for us. And we're going to join our own Annie Kinnick for Foundry Friday workshop with Jackson Key, and that's on Friday, November the 27th. And we're going to have this illuminating introduction to lighting design. And if you like what you see, please make a pay what you can contribution to Live Arts. And please like and share our YouTube page. Give us a thumb up. And as always, our building may be closed, but our hearts and minds are always open. Thank you. You guys have a lovely Friday night. Good night.